Hey everybody, how are we all doing? Hello. Is everybody all right today? Is everybody well? Toby, hello, hello. And a Henster. Cookie, hello. Squeezle, hello. And Sorrentis is in chat. Hello, Sorrentis. How you doing, dude? A long time no see. And it's Tomb King Thursday. It's Tomb King Thursday, therefore we have to paint. Boom, 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 boom. Are you ready to bone? Are you ready to bone? It means we have to paint. Let's move that to there like that. We have to paint Ushabti today, which is cool. Sadly, not true because we do have to do some Emperor's Children. How are you, Tomb King Tristan? Are you good? Cookie, that's fantastic. We need to celebrate, so we can celebrate today. It's a celebratory cookie stream today. It's a cookie celebratory stream. Celebratory cookie. Celebratory. I'm doing well. Excellent, Tristan. Excellent, dude. That's what we like to hear. Right, so we need to move that. Need to move that. Need to move that. Need to move those two. What can't you make your mind up, Hagrim? Oh, someone help me decide what to paint. High Elf Thrower for my High Elf Blood Bowl team. Solar Auxiliary Rifleman. Dark Angels Deathwing Companion. Demios Rhino Pattern. High Elf Blood Bowl team. Solar Auxiliary Rifleman. There we go. Yay! Goldilocks! How are you doing, dude? How are you? Getting my bike all fixed up, ready for spring. Just paying people to do it for me. A long weekend. It's going to be a long weekend today. What kind of bike? Yes, indeed. What kind of bike? So, yes. Tomb King Thursday. We should be painting Ushabti, but we do have to paint some Emperor's Children today. So, we're going to do that for the Purple Spark. Commission for Purple Spark Alice. And I do have a little bit of changing to do on them. I've got to shift some things around. It's a gravel bike made by Neil. Goldilocks. This is my Astray Red Frame, which I am using as a test to paint up before I do my competition entry. So yeah, it's an interesting one. I'm doing lots of experimentation on it. So yeah, that's my Astray Red Frame. I'm doing good. How about yourself? I'm awesome, thank you, dude. I'm not a huge bike guy, but my partner is getting into it. Fantastic. I wasn't sure if you were talking motorcycle. A gravel bike. What's a gravel bike? As in like a mountain bike? Downhill bike, that kind of thing. Now, do I wear glasses? Do I put my glasses on today? I think we probably put my glasses on today. Okay, so what we are going to do is we have to, unfortunately, change some of the gold on these because the gold is not being sufficient. Where's Eclipse Grey gone? Black leather. Where is Eclipse Grey? It's looking sexy. I did some work on Exia last night and might end up finishing him this weekend. Nice one, Goldilocks. So we have, if you go in my Discord, where is Gundam? Here we go. So here's the Gundam stuff in Discord. So we have Purpley Spark is doing these at the moment. Where are we? Where are they? There we go. These. So Evangelon 0001 and 02. She's done one of them already. There's one. Rah! With a big lance. and yeah, we've got some cool stuff coming up. I'm gonna do a Sazabi for a competition at some point very soon. What I have is about 75% of road bike. It's like halfway between a road and a mountain bike. Great for so it's like a road bike with big wheels, bigger tires. Sorry, thicker tires, heavier tires, that kind of thing. We need to get some music on. Let's get some music on before Purpley Spark gets in here and shouts at us for not having the music on. It is an Eve day today. It was Armoured Core yesterday. There we go. There's some Eve. Right. So yes, I need to find Eclipse Grey. That's flat black. Where is Eclipse Grey? Where is Eclipse Grey? Always Blood Bowl. There we go. Toby's voted the Blood Bowl. The High Elf Blood Bowl team. Flat black. I'm legit confused. Where's it gone? Got the fast printed Orc War Host for Warhast, also known as Fantasy Barons of War. Oh, nice! Orc War Host. That's awesome, Henster. What's Baron? So, Hendy, this is the first time you've been in chat since Salute. What was Barons of War like, and what's the Barons of War box like? An Orc War Host. What files? What do they look like? What do the files look like? That's a flat one. Who's that? Choo Choo! Hello, how are you doing? Medbury, got a Lord of the Rings vibe. Oh, nice. Orc Legionnaires. Oh, cool. Oh, they fit Barons of War really nicely. I like it. And then you can use those. Do you use those as proxy, or has the Warhast got rules for them? Is it like an add-on to Barons of War? Lots of plastic, lots of options. Sweet. Goldilocks, no worries, you lurk away, dude. Make sure everybody drops Goldilocks a follow, please. If we can have a shout out for Goldilocks, that would be awesome. We raided him a couple of weeks ago. Awesome person, awesome streamer, and is doing some Gundam stuff at the moment. It might be this one. I need to take my glasses off just to check. And I think Toby will agree it's a fun game. Nice. Warhost is an expansion in that and fantasy elements like magic and lists for orcs, elves, dwarfs, undead and fantasy human roster. Wow. Okay, that's cool. I'm really concerned where my Eclipse Grey has gone. A, why has it vanished? And B, where has it vanished to? That's copper. I don't know why copper is on there. It's its own thing that uses the Baron's War coal rules. Okay, fantastic. I like it. That's a cool idea. Sounds like a good set of rules as well. If you can get Hendy excited about it, then that's brilliant. Right, let's track this down. So we've got thrash metal there, we've got the silver there, we've got the gold there. Blue goes back in there. We don't need the blue. That's the black. What's everything up there? They look great. I'll grab some pictures in a second. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, throw any pictures that you got from Salute. Throw them in the Salute page, because I really want to see all the cool stuff from Salute. Sorry, I know this is very rude, but I don't know where the grey paint has vanished to. Grey paint has literally vanished. Just checking the drawers to see if it hasn't dropped. Weird. It's definitely not. They were super busy. Nice. Did you get a demo game though, Tobes? Did you get a demo game okay? Where the fuck has Eclipse Grey gone? Did I put it in the wrong spot? Did I put it back up here? Oh, I know where it's gone. I know where it's gone. That's where it's gone. I repotted it. Found it! Yeah, I had most of a demo game and I really like the rules. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Right. So, yeah, there we go. We have repotted the Eclipse Grey because the nozzle had popped out. But not tempted to pick up any models. Yeah, I mean it's mini agnostic, isn't it? Miniature, so you can use pretty much any minis you like. Obviously their models are made for the game. And I think Toby said that he didn't know anybody close by. And it does feel a bit more like a... It feels more like a game to play rather than a game to collect. Hey Shirato. Nakmund Gauntlet roster. Yeah, you've got Yunari, haven't you? Sounds cool. I like the idea of that. How's your day? I'm waiting for Andy to reply so I can pop round. That's better. It is better. I don't think the gold on the tops of those helped. So we're just going to do that on all of these. There's not many of them. So there's not many of them. I mean, there isn't, but... Okay, there is a lot of them. It's basically all of them. It's basically all of them. Which is fine. I think the ones that are pink we can probably leave and just repaint the gold ones. It's about 50-50 then. That's about right. Okay, let's crack on. Not sure what the alternative, but Drukhari sounds like a winner. Yeah, I thought Drukhari would be really cool. Because Drukhari and Sylvaneth are still very kind of at loggerheads with each other. Drukhari is probably still it's probably a, and it's got a Drukhari has like an easier lore to kind of not like follow, but it's got an easier lore to kind of like buy into, sort of thing. The alternative was Yunari. I think Saxdus was edging him towards Yunari, but yeah, I'd go Drukhari. And also, if you think about it, you've already done the Battlefleet Gothic section, so you've already done the space battles with the army, so now you're just planet falling. That sounds cool. Primary force of 400s and then 300 points of waves. That sounds awesome. That works with Drukhari. Why does that not work with Drukhari? That's exactly what that's the Drukhari playstyle. The Drukhari playstyle is waves upon waves of Drukhari death. Drukhari can be easily ambushed. Meh, yeah, whatever. It sounds cool. I'd use Drukhari. I'd still use Drukhari. I wouldn't worry about the that section. Arguably, Drukhari, thinking about it, Drukhari are better at being ambushed than Ynnari because they have exits. They have exit strategies, and also if you went, if you decided to go to the homunculus covens route, you are more durable by a long way than Ynnari. Racks and grotesques and things. Anyway, sounds really cool. I'd love to do a crusade campaign. I think it'd be awesome. Get my teeth right into it. Overemphasizes witch cult. Sounds amazing. I like that. So, how many points is the first game? Succubus, unit of blood brides, 3 units of witches, all in vipers, venoms, vipers, all in venoms. Unit of hellions, a couple of units of Reaver jet bikes, all the witch units, and then you kind of need, well, you don't need, but you would. It would be quite cool to have like a unit of scourge. For like the guns for hire, so that would be awesome. And one unit of Cabalites with an Archon. Done. Done. Posters and photos, awesome. Gonna have a look in a second. Give me a second, Andy. Try and get most of this grey done. Trying to before purpley gets here so that we can get onto the purple part of the painting. You have 1,000 supply points to buy units, 5 RP points to let me buy 1 enhancement, shroud on 1 character. Rest of RP is for upping my supply unit by 200 each, or getting reinforcements after things die. Buy an enhancement. Drukhari have lots of cool enhancements, so it's definitely not just the shroud. Oh, hang on, no, hang on. We're talking Crusade, aren't we? So maybe the Crusade enhancements are different. Oh no, because they haven't got their codex yet, have they? So they haven't got Crusade enhancements. They just have enhancements. Okay, 5 left to do. Which is perfect. I can get more enhancements when units level by spending 3 RP, but I can only start with 1 upon build, and to my understanding Nightmare Shroud is one of the strongest, almost necessary for the playstyle. I mean, it's good. I still wouldn't kind of call it essential. Let me go and have a look at them for a sec. Let me paint this. Get this one done. So the thing about Drukhari, indexes. Um, Once per battle at the start of any shooting phase, you can take a battle up test. That's shit. Labyrinthine Cunning is awesome. Archon model only. Each time you select a bearer's unit as a target of a stratagem, roll 1d6, adding 3 to the result. So you get command points back. Drukhari model only in the command phase. If the bearer is on the battlefield, you gain a pain token. That's fantastic. It's really, really good. Blood Dancer, Succubus model only. Improve the attacks and armor penetration characteristics of the bearer's melee weapons by 1, which is also fantastic. While the bearer is empowered, improve the attacks and armor penetration by 2. So that's really good as well. So that's for the Real Space Raiders detachment, which is the one where we are. Where is it? That's a Sky Splinter Assault. Real Space Raiders is having the kind of the split of the army, but you do get an additional pain token for each of the models which are there. And then the Sky Splinter Assault is the one where you're kind of getting back into and using the transports a lot. So every time you get out, you can use Ignore Cover. So that's the Real Space Raiders one, and then the Sky Splinter Assault. The Nightmare Shroud can't use Overwatch. I mean, it's good, but it's like you can avoid Overwatch anyway, really easily. So it's totally not essential. Phantasmal Smoke, Drukhari model only. While the bearer's unit is wholly within 6 inches, the model has the benefit of cover and stealth ability. That's really good. Spiteful Raider. Each time the bearer's unit destroys an enemy unit in the fight phase, if that was on the objective, you gain another pain token, which is also good. Sadistic Fulcrum. Each time you expend a pain token to empower, oh yes, you can select one friendly Drukhari unit within 3 inches of the. So until the end of that phase, the transport is also empowered. Like the Sky Splinter Assault stuff, pretty much everything there is really good. Nightmare Shroud. I'd probably say well, actually, I'd probably say Nightmare Shroud is probably one of the weaker. It's probably one of the weaker ones, to be honest. Because this is only used if you are getting out in the middle of the battlefield, and you're very rarely getting out in the middle of the battlefield. You're getting out behind terrain or somewhere where you're out of line of sight for Overwatch anyway. So that's not really used a lot. That's used a lot. That's used a lot as well. That's kind of sometimes used. And then empowering the transport is also quite good. But yeah, enhancements aren't like a power switch anymore. They do kind of, like you say, they do synergize with and encourage a certain play style. But yeah, I definitely don't think that's an auto take at all. Particularly not in the Sky Splinter Assault, because the Sky Splinter Assault, if you go and have a look at Sky Splinter Assault, each time a Drukhari unit disembarks until the end, they get Ignore Covers and Lance. The Lance is really good because you get the +1 to wound when you're coming out, and then if your army faction is Drukhari, you can include Harlequins and Anrath units in your army, even if they don't have the thing, so you can pop those in as well. So you're ignoring cover, and then if you look at the and you get the +1 to hit. So if you're looking at Sky Splinter Assault, I remember doing a video on this, and I can't remember what they all were. Fight phase just after Drukhari transport. After the transport has fought, select one of the units that was add 1 to the results of different parts. 5 plus mortal wound. Which is must end with it, and so that's getting back into the transport. Skyborne Annihilation, sustained hits for the Cabal until the end of the year. That's your movement phase just after a Drukhari infantry unit disembarks. That infantry unit until the end of your unit is eligible to go charge, so you can get out and charge. Yeah, so it's not the be all and end all, is what I'm trying to say. Because all of these support, the other 3 also support the playstyle that's in the Sky Splinter Assault, which is getting in and out of transports and being really manoeuvrable. And don't forget as well, Drukhari are really fast. They're like they've got like an 8-inch move anyway. And it's only 1 unit. Cookie, thank you very much for the hydrate. So, I would be.
Today's fish is trout a la creme. Enjoy your meal. I will.
How are you doing, Avian? How are you doing, Avian? Yeah, I'd be shifting away from that. I think I would probably go. I don't know which enhancement I would go. I would probably go Sky Splinter Assault, not Real Space Raiders for sure. So I agree with you on that one. What enhancement would I use? We're going to court tomorrow. Well, no. Have to court to see if I'm dumped into the alternate juror pool. So you're on the jury. Fish is on the jury. Called one day early and it was AK that had to go, so today will be LZ, I would assume. But surely you're part of the...
Yes, I'm a
It's
gatekeeper and a
Thursday.
hater.
Thursday gotta get down
And
on
also
Thursday.
God's
Everybody's
favourite
looking forward to the
princess and the
weekend.
most
Weekend
interesting girl
Thursday.
in the world.
Thursday getting down on Thursday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend.
Looking forward to the weekend. Tari's looking forward to the weekend. Tari gets a long weekend. Because she's royalty. Royalty. Hey Tari2, how are you? Thank you for the bits, Tari2. The most interesting girl in the world is here. Everybody dance. Everybody dance. Let's dance. How are you today, Tari 2? Queen Tari? Princess Tari 2? And a teeny tiny. We have got a teeny tiny as well. A teeny tiny and a Tari. It's the battle of the T's today. Who is the best T? Is it a Tari or a tiny? Or are neither of them competitive and are just like, you're awesome, no, you're awesome. I'm happy as a clam. That's good, Tari. I'm very happy. Very good, you're happy as a clam. We like hearing that. Are you ready for Good Friday? I probably won't stream tomorrow because it's football. And it's Good Friday and it's things happening.
All hail and huggle Tari the second, High Empress of all the stuff everywhere, rulers of all the castles, but mostly Kensington, Enter extraordinaire, super duper extra nice person, and artillery Tari for trench crusade. And Christopher, it's neither queen nor princess, it's High Empress.
High Empress. Oh, okay. High Empress, Tari 2. How are you doing?
Fuck football exclamation mark backslash.
Exclamation mark backslash. Exclamation mark backslash. What's exclamation mark backslash, Olivia? Is that a new hip to be square catchphrase that all the kids are lingoing? Is it a lingo? Is it a lingo? I am changing the Emperor's Children at the moment, purples, because I don't like the gold on the top of the. I don't like the gold on the top of the backpacks because I really like that model. I think that one looks really cool with a little bit less gold and a little bit more silver and a little bit more grey. I just think that one looks really good. So I'm removing all the gold on the tops of, because I only painted half the backpacks gold, so I'm removing the gold on the tops of the backpacks, and then this one, this is the one where I didn't paint the trim, so we're just doing the trim on this one as well. How's everybody doing? Teeny Tiny, how are you today? Have you, Teeny Tiny? Oh, we do need to go into the stream gallery because Henster, the strongest man on Twitch, has popped some pictures in the stream gallery for us to go and look at. So if anybody has anything that they're working on that they would like to show off on stream, throw it in the stream gallery in Discord, please. And then also, Teeny Tiny, have you opened up your Gundam boxes yet? Because we want to see what's inside those Gundam boxes. We want to see the sprues because they look cool, and we want to see. And Tari, what are you painting? Tari 2, who are you? Tari 2, Tari 2, who are you? It's so good to see you. Tari 2, who are you? You're the empress of all of us. Tari 2, who are you? It's so good to see you. Tari 2, who are you? Are you painting Smizu? Don't know who Smizu is. Just finished 3 hobgobs. Not yet, no. Might be an Easter treat. Oh, we're going to get some Easter pictures from the teeny. Easter pictures from the teeny. It's going to be good. I am now waiting for my Gundam bits to arrive because, spoilers, I have ordered my bits, I've ordered my kits. So now we just have to be patient and wait for them to arrive. And then be even more patient. And build them up really carefully. Now, it seems, it's quite interesting actually, it seems that when they are building the Gundams and customizing them, they build them up, they snip them all out, and then build them up, and then take them apart and clean them up, and then customize the parts. So they build them first, with all the gate marks and everything on them, and then they take them apart, and then that's when they clean the parts and polish them up and do the customizing and stuff. So that's quite interesting. Tari Tari 2, how are you? It's so good to see you. Lurk, did I opt? I haven't ordered Optimus Prime yet. No, I'm trying. There's still 5 in stock, so it hasn't gone out of stock. I'm still trying to hold off and order him with a birthday Twitch payment as opposed to this month's Twitch payment. So it'll be a little bit closer to my birthday. Also, I won't have spent too much money this month on hobby bits and pieces rather than paying bill bits and pieces. So in my head that's better. So I've been restrained. So I need props for that. I need props for that, everybody. Tari Tari 2. But yeah, never fear. I will be getting Optimus Prime because I'm 100% putting that on my shelf. I am slowly kind of tidying up all my shelves and turning them away from project shelves into display shelves, so that I can display things. Hey, Twitch lady.
No props for that. Order it the fuck up.
But bills and things. Like if I don't pay bills and things, then there's no stream. Because electricity bill and internet bill and food bill and house bill and things bills and Bill and Ted. Yeah, I will order Optimus Prime next month for my birthday. And next month, of course, we not only have birthday stream next month, but we also have 10-year stream anniversary stream as well. So I am hoping to get some raffle prizes, or the next raffle prize ready for that, so that we can start a birthday raffle, which will be really cool. We've obviously got Overlords is finishing on my birthday as well.
Fuck bills, and fuck things. And fuck Erebus, and fuck Manfred, and fuck Lindros, and fuck Denethor. Then refuck Erebus, then throw all of those in an active volcano to get fucked some more. Then refuck Erebus and rethrow him in the volcano.
Wow, Erebus is getting rethrown into the volcano. Wow. Birthday again. It was only 5 minutes since your last one. I know. Well, that's what happens when we get old, Tari, and time goes by, and like it's nearly Christmas and stuff. It's like where did the first 4 months of this year go? So yeah, May the 9th, birthday, May the 10th, stream anniversary stream. 10 years on Twitch though. 10 years on Twitch. 10 years on Twitch, guys. I'm quite proud of that. I am quite proud of that. Maybe I should do an entire stream week anniversary. 10-year stream anniversary. been a whole 10 years. It has been a whole 10 years as well, hasn't it? But I think the stream is the most stable it's been ever now, with all you guys turning up and chatting and hanging out, and so it's definitely gone from strength to strength. And then maybe we'll be able to do a partner push as well towards the end of this year if things keep going on like this. Really good. So yeah, thanks very much everybody for hanging out. Right, last one. Back to Lurk. Oh, Reaper's Wager. Reaper's Wager's really good as well, isn't it? Hang on, let me find the Reaper's Wagers. The Reaper's Ragers one is really good. Where's Drukhari? Drukhari's Reaper's Wager. I really like the Reaper's Ragers one. Yeah, I really like the Reaper's Wager one. It's whether you want to go. They're all really good, Shirato. Drukhari are generally really good, and the detachments are really good. So it's basically down to you with what you want to do. Like, if you want to do witches, then you go Sky Splinter Assault, but you could also go Reaper's Wager with witches and harlequins. I've been hearing they suck. They really don't. You are hearing wrong. You are very much hearing wrong. Drukhari are very good. Drukhari are always very good. That's the thing. And try not to get caught up in like whether they're good or not. Get caught up in how cool an army you can make. Because if you want to go witches, like you say you want to go witches, that's like Sky Splinter Assault is perfect for witches, but Reaper's Wager is also perfect for witches, and then you can have some witches and some harlequins, and that gives you a little bit of variety as well when you're painting and hobbying them. It gives you a little bit of variety when you're crusading them. So I'd go for either of those. But yeah, Drukhari are good. Still in a good spot. They're still winning tournaments. Yeah, everything sucks unless it's totally broken, top tier, ridiculous. Everything sucks. That's 40K's. That's pretty accurate from Hendy. That's 40K players' approach to the game. Are you playing on Tabletop Simulator? Oh, that's even better then. Definitely go Drukhari then. Definitely go Drukhari. 30K is better than 40K. And Daka's not broken and overpowered anymore, so now it's just on to the next thing that's broken and overpowered. But that's not how I like to play the game, so... And that's not how I like to play Old World either, so it's all good. Right, let's go and have a look at... Oh, Henster. Oh, wow. So it's played on a 4x4, and it's a small skirmish war game. Wow! You got the Scooby-Doo! Yeah, 3x3. It's actually really well balanced.
Your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
Wow, this looks really cool. It's actually really well balanced. Isn't it really well balanced because everybody's just a space marine? Which side were you, Hendy? Which side were you and which side was Tobes? Oh, you didn't play on this board. It's really cool. Look at that. So it's 3x4 normally. So you got an extra set over here. It's a good size tape. What good size? I'd argue that a balanced war game is boring though. Preparing for Easter dinner. Fantastic. Right, so let's start by doing some purple. Start by doing some purple. He says, pulling the black out. Got too many old world armies on the go. Yeah, right. Old world is too cool. Old world is too cool. Hey, Twitch lady.
I said it previously and I will say it again. Saxtas is a legend. That is all.
Woohoo! Saxtus is a legend. We've just been explaining to Shirato Saxtus how everything in 40k is good. And not to believe grumpy people on the internet who say that everything's crap apart from a couple of armies. Got old Warhammer 4 Fantasy Battle armies that I can use for Old World, and I play mostly Blood Bowl still and appreciate how balanced 30k actually is. Sure, there are strong and weak things, but everything is viable in the right setting. Yeah. It's cool that it's on. It's cool that it's on Tabletop Simulator, though, Shirato. I still need to install that so that I can play Tomb King Tristan a bit. I want to play Tomb King Tristan. Bringing Zons. That's only because I expect a million Necro teams. Oh, look how cool these are looking. Purples, these are looking really good. I don't think I have to tell you that, but I am. Because he's looking really good. Pass up the chance of fielding your rain. No, you don't pass up the chance of fielding your rain. Is Chris doing secrets? Secrets what? But we can't see what you're working on. Oh, really? Is that because Hendy's photo's in the way? There we go. Andy seems incapable of writing a rule set where they aren't a top 3 pick. If you play more than once at Andy's tournaments, I'm asking for a refund. Am I at Andy's tournament in Sheffield? I'm there, yes, I'm not playing. Kicked up such a fuss and just backpedaled. Wait, what? What did he do? Either way, I'm going to keep calling him spineless for Eurobowl and KTC. What did he do for Eurobowl and KTC? I can get behind a vote of Yiniad, mostly because it involves trying to kill a god by making one of your own. Go Yinari then, if you want. Go Yunari if you can buy into the Yunari side of things, then go Yunari, because you've got to be, whatever it is, you've got to be able to kind of see into it. He said he wasn't going to either tournament due to the rule set being bad. Made a fuss about not going. Then he backpedaled and decided to go. Oh, okay. Has he used? He's not used the rule set in Bang Average Chicken Bowl 4, is it now? Because that's what he has been doing, hasn't he? He's been using the whatever is the closest big tournament. He's just been using that as a practice. No, he's not. Okay, he's written his own now, has he? Was the last Bang Average Chicken Bowl his own? I seem to remember it was, actually. He's using Talk's rule set. Oh, okay. Team Wales at Eurobowl, despite his adamant protest against the rule setting, claiming he was boycotting, then he realised that they would serve him well on his application to being invited to Team England, and he changed positions. He wants to play for Team England, does he? He's got a dangly metal pointy thing between his legs. Hopefully I'll play Andy over the board one day. Team England versus Team Denmark. Do it. I've played Andy 4 times. Beaten him twice, lost twice. Skill issue. Sounds like you need a decider. Yes, that's very true, Tari. Although he would... I haven't played Blood Bowl in years now, so I would get smashed. But then we do know my competitive edge, as Hendy likes to point out to me. I decided that Hungary wasn't for me with the rule set, current climate change, current political climate for LGBT. Hungary. I am a little bit hungry. I've only had soup today, so I am a little bit hungry. A little bit on the hungry side. Don't know what to have for dinner actually. Might be boring and have a sausage cob. Might be boring and have a sausage cob. Chili day. Oh, I'm going to do chili next week. Going to throw it in the slow cooker for next week. You are having gyros. Right, done that one. Let's do the silver on this one. Lamb tomorrow. It's chicken tomorrow. Chicken tomorrow. It's fish tomorrow because it's fish and chips. Fish and chips Friday. I was debating Hungary, but then the rule set came out, and I was like, I really want to go into a country run by a Putin wannabe. Oh dear, is it that bad? I can. Word is bond. Seems to be a growing list. So can't fault Andy too much in his decision. Living in the USA. USA. The United States of America. The American dream. So how do we think Toby's Wood Elves test models are going to come out? Do we think they're going to look good? Do you think one of the schemes will be good enough for me to copy? Sadly, I don't have. I suppose I do have. Yeah, I do have one. I'm going to go green. I think I'm going to go. I'm going to try and go green. I don't know. Because I think orange and brown would be really cool for a wood elf theme, like an autumnal wood elf theme. I have one wood elf. Where is she? I have one wood elf somewhere. Where's she gone? That I could use. There she is. So I have that wood elf. So maybe if I very, very quickly airbrush that tonight, and then to get a photograph of it, get a photograph of her up, then I can claim the colour scheme as mine before everything lands. Oh, her hair's snapped. That's annoying. I wonder whether her hair is on the desk. I should look into getting my woodies painted. Got the Ugni paints. You got Ugni paints? He's here. I'm sure they'll be okay. Pretty good bet. Tobes has been smashing it lately. A cat invaded my desk, so no progress, sadly. Just for that, I'll send you my Chris petition. Just for that. A lot of the games where I didn't even bother to redo Orion or any of the Wood Elves in resin. Like, yeah, I know, yeah. I don't quite know what to do about Orion because I kind of want him, but I might try to.
Prince
Ugly
Chris,
Prince.
not paints. I got Yuki Prince. Sometimes your reading comprehension is as bad as Andy's.
Sorry, you were talking about painting. You said should look at getting my woodies painted. And then I was just reading quickly and I thought it was Ugly Prince. The beast has moved. Time to attempt some painting. Ooh. God damn it. Toby's going to get his painter before me, isn't he? So I'm going to be stuck as being accused of stealing another colour scheme. I think I want to go orange, red, and brown. Tobes, what are you doing? I want to do orange, red, and brown. With blue as an accent colour. Go wet leopard prints. What are wet leopard prints? I'm definitely not bitter about the Beastman Chariot not getting remastered in resin. That's not hard, Chris. You change projects every 5 minutes. I don't change projects. I just work on projects. I just work on different projects. I think. Chris, never read Prospero Burns. Nope. Nope, I'm really bad at reading the Horus Heresy book stuff. As if Chris reads chat. Yeah, that's why we have Twitch Lady. Because Twitch Lady reads things out to me. Twitch Lady is really useful. Thank you, Olivia. Because spoilers. I've got my eyes down painting models. So sometimes when I look up, I've missed Twitch chat. Also, Emperor's Children are not Emperor Children without leopard prints. Oh, you want me to paint leopard prints on the Emperor's Children? Unfortunately, this is a commission, so leopard prints on the Emperor's Children would add so much to the commission. Publisher Chris throw in leopard prints for free. Chris doesn't change products every 5 minutes. It's at least 30. It is at least 30. It is at least 30 minutes. I think actually that needs to be gold. I don't change projects, I just work on a different one. Just work on a different one. What's everybody's dream project? Dream project. Money and time. No problem. I don't know what mine would be. Maybe I could kind of label it as a Golden Demon winning project or something. Because like the dream project changes, like I really like my Tomb Kings, of course. But I've already kind of got the Tomb Kings, so at the moment the dream project is Drukhari and Wood Elves. That's what the dream project is. Because that's currently what's going to be cool. Yeah, it is, isn't it, Tari? Like dream project. Let's go. Okay, so maybe a huge Necromunda gaming board. I mean, for God's sake, I should have a bloody gaming room. I haven't even got a gaming room. Maybe I should have a gaming room. We all want a gaming room, though, right? Well, maybe. I don't know. Maybe some of us don't want a gaming room. Like, it would be really cool to have it. Maybe that is everybody's dream project. If everybody wants a gaming room, maybe that's everybody's dream project. The Moire from Spira Mirabilis. I managed to pick it up on eBay recently. Oh! Teeny tiny! What's that? What would be the most unique animal in the 40k universe which would cause Imperialis to go if they saw an Emperor's Children's skin and wear it? Oh, I don't know. We made a gaming hobby room. Nice. Nice, teeny tiny. Can we get pictures, teeny tiny? Is that all right to ask for? Glover gaming table. I have one already, though it needs sorting out better. I wouldn't hate to theme it Medieval Tavern. That would be cool. Oh, yeah, that's really nice. So you painting that? When are you painting that, teeny tiny? It's a little unfinished, but sure. Awesome. We get to see teeny tiny and Captain Mannering's hobby room. Hobby room. Yeah, it would be really cool, wouldn't it? Like convert a loft or something. Loft conversion. It is movie night tonight, and it is Abigail. After Discord broke last week, literally 2 minutes before movie night. So movie night, it came back up again like half an hour later, and it was like, well, it's probably a bit too late now for movie night. So movie night tonight. If anybody wants to come and watch Abigail, it's a fantastic film. We are rumoured to have Sophie with us tonight as well, so Sophie's watching movie night with us all, which will be cool. Rude. It was very rude. Can't believe Twitch just, not Twitch, Discord. Can't believe Discord just broke right when I was about to run movie night. Incredible. Just totally unallowed. Yep. It's being able to sit, stand, rising desk frames as the base, being able to adjust the gaming table. Yes, yes. Yeah, that sounds like a really cool thing to do. To be able to do. And I think the understanding that you can play on a higher table is also really cool. Like the ones at Warhammer World are so low. But it's almost like the awareness or acceptance that, oh, we can have a wargaming table that's higher, is really good. Another reason why I want to play the TSN. have to sort out a deadline handy for that. Just pick a tournament. Oh, you got pictures. In the opposite corner is also your sewing desk. Wow! Holy shit. I think we've seen this. I think you've posted this before. That's awesome. I remember seeing... I think I remember seeing these... I think I remember seeing these bits underneath. I remember this. This is awesome. Check that out. Also, hello Teeny Tiny. Hello. That's really cool. God, that's so good, isn't it? What a really lovely place to hobby. What a really lovely place to hobby and play. That's really good. Needs a good tidy. 2 Calax upon casters with worktops on top. It's a good height. That's a good height. I think that's a really good height. I like it. It's really good purples. Purples. It's really good teeny tiny. When do we think the next Games Workshop reveal is going to be? Is Nova the next one? I heard the battery go. Give me 1 second. Ready for a Warhammer Quest box? They haven't done one of them for a while, have they? overstuffed living room for a while. I might go and get some. Might go and get some fresh water because that's nearly finished now, and then we can come back and we can just start doing some glazing. But if it was old world like Mordheim 2.0, God, I really hope they do Mordheim. I really hope they do Mordheim. I can't believe I can't find my Mordheim book. I might have to grab one off eBay. But they're ridiculously expensive, aren't they, off eBay? A new Warhammer Quest would probably be 40k. They did Warhammer Quest in 40k. They did Blackstone Fortress, didn't they? Which I was quite excited about, but then it was rubbish. Broheim has it online for free. Yeah, but I like books. I like flicking through books, particularly rule books and like codexes and things, because then you can flick between pages and things rather than have to scroll. I hate scrolling rule books. Print and prime one yourself. Yeah, I could do that. I could send it to that printer, I suppose. I could send it to that printer. Just print the whole book, like I've done with the Wood Elf and the Dark Elf one. Yeah, I could do that. Although by the time you got that printed, it's probably just the same amount of money to buy it off eBay. Right, can I go grab a cup of tea? Can I go grab some water? I'm going to go grab some water. I might get a cup of tea actually. Might make a cup of tea. So I'm going to go grab. I'm going to go grab a drink at least anyway, and then we will get back and we'll start finishing all these up. So this is that's the kind of the end goal. I love all the blends on that, glazes and everything. Can I have coffee and biscuits? You can definitely have coffee and biscuits. You can definitely have coffee and biscuits. Okay, right. Back in a second then, everybody. So I'm going to go grab some water. I might grab some biscuits and have a little bit of a stretch and a walk. And I will catch you in a second. I have tea as well. I have tea. Target's got coffee. Tari, have you got coffee? I didn't get biscuits though. No biscuits, just a cup of tea. I did actually get tea as well. No biscuits. Sinister's got coffee. And hello, Sinister. How are you doing, dude? Sinister, Sinister. A wooga 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 sinister. Sinister. Right, last two. You were supposed to be getting oh god damn it. I was supposed to be getting Empress Tari her coffee, and I have failed her. I've failed her. That's not very good, is it? That's not very good. I am a bad subject. Empress Tari, Tari 2. What are you having for dinner, Tari 2? Only 20 minutes to get a cup of tea. It must be a new record. Probably. So it was a cup of tea. I had a little bit of a stretch. Went outside, had a quick kind of in the garden. Yeah, I'm back. Beefsteak wraps. Ooh. Ooh. Sounds good. Frequent brain resets are mandatory for a good painting experience. They are indeed. I agree. I try to do them, and then I get shouted at for being too long when I make a cup of tea. That's pretty cool. Ignore the haters, Tari, and Tari don't hate me. At least I don't think she does. How's your day going, Sinister? See? Tari doesn't hate me. Tari is shocked that you would think that. I'm a hater and a gatekeeper, though. You're also the most interesting girl in the world. What Easter egg have you all got ready for Easter? I'm going to buy mine after Easter when they are reduced, because I really like the big Cadbury's, the big Cadbury ones, like the crunchy nut, not crunchy nut, the crunchy Cadbury egg that's got the crunchy bits inside the egg. But they're really expensive, and then after Easter they're not. So I'm going to grab one after Easter. Don't forget God's favourite princess. Yes, God's favourite princess. Artillery Tari for Trench Crusade. Empress of Everything. Stream Royalty. Just flat out awesome. And somehow Moderator of Channel. I can't remember how that happened, but Moderator of Channel. Tari, have you seen the Artillery Tari statue in Discord? Hopefully that's coming out soon. There was a bust, an Artillery Tari bust at Adepticon, but obviously I wasn't at Adepticon, so I couldn't get one. Cats are a whole other category. I thought my cat was God's favourite princess. Tobes, I'm going to do a Wood Elf colour scheme tonight really quickly and lock in my colour scheme. Put it all over the internet so I can't be accused of stealing it. The only thing I'm certain of for mine is orange is the main colour. Everything else is still up in the air. I'll be working on a World Eaters colour scheme once I wrap up my Kazakin. Got a box of Blood Bowl World Eaters to practice on. Nice. I'm doing orange, brown and yellow. See, I kind of want to do autumnal orange, brown and red on the Wood Elves. See what we can do. I think that might be fun. Use pink and green to make a purple-based scheme. What, me or Tobes? Autumn colours are just the best colours. I think autumn colours on a Wood Elf army would look really good, so I'm kind of agreeing with you there. I think it would look really good. All of you. I'm pretty sure my Wood Elves aren't going to have any pink in them. You reserve purple for your Dark Elves. My Dark Elves are blue. The idea I like the most this minute is orange for the bulk of the clothing, dark green for the rest, then some sort of bone colour for the wrappings. Bone colour sounds cool, Tobes. I like that. I might use that. I might do that. Sounds good. Purple Realm Shaper engine got inspired by Henry's Emperor's Children. Yeah, Henry's Emperor's Children were looking pretty good. They did look pretty cool. Nice weather tomorrow, mediocre Saturday and Sunday. I'll have to try and get some yard work in. Get some yard work in, eh? I don't know whether I should paint this guy, get him on a plinth, and paint this guy, paint Lucius. Paint Horus Heresy Lucius and stick him on this little plinth. Because he could be quite cool. Obviously got to prime him properly. Yeah, the metallic scheme will be very different from my natural cloth. Because I do quite like my Sylvaneth scheme, which is that fiery orange, green, gold, and blue. So it would be quite cool to kind of link it in with the AOS colour scheme that I did for the Sylvaneth. Actually, that colour scheme, I've already done that colour scheme on my Wood Elves for Blood Bowl. So I've done that colour scheme a long time ago, so I can't be accused of stealing that kit scheme. So maybe I'm okay. Green metallic for a few bits of metal on the World Eater models. That sounds cool. I can see that. I need to... really quickly. Undo all that work we did on the blue. Blue vampire lady, because she needs to go red. So thin down some black paint. we go. Vampires. My vampires are red. There we go, everybody. Done. Tara, are we going to get a special Easter edition of Tara's Weekend Bangers? Get the try to get all the wood elf infantry kind of sorted and done before faffing around with the characters. I say faffing, like before kind of converting them all up and stuff. I'll try and get some of those done. Tofu scramble and hash browns for breakfast tomorrow. Wow! And then if the Asian grocer is open to buy ingredients, veggie hot pot for dinner. Target, that sounds amazing, dude. That sounds really cool, man. That sounds really good. It does sound really good. I like the sound of that. Is there any Warcom news today? Because we're on Heresy Thursday, aren't we? Is there any Warcom news? Now to play. I mean, you really don't need to. Painting Cadians with a mid-tone, 3 to 4 glazed down shadows and 2 to 3 highlights takes a long time. Yes, it does. It does indeed. Learning to paint better and faster by painting really slowly. Yeah, that's kind of what I say. Who's that by? So no, nothing really. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast, yes. Painting slower is better. That's one of my tips I think I gave somebody the other day. It's like, slow your brush down. Everybody can paint better just by slowing the brushes down. Does make a big difference. At least Abigail will be fun tonight. What time is it? 5:30. So we've still got an hour or so. Fixing texture caused by disturbing paint, drying paint. Yes. Scraping down a mould line on an already primed base coat menu takes forever. I've done that before. Done that on a golden demon piece. Since the focal points stand out more, it's not how many. It's more like the values. So you still highlight everything, but you just highlight to a lower value the areas which aren't focal points. Like if I was doing this for a full display piece, like I wouldn't highlight these as bright as I would highlight up here, but I'd still highlight them. You'd still go through the highlight process on them. It's just the value of that highlight is less. It's really good that you're doing that amount of attention to detail and all of that. Sounds awesome. Yep. Cutting it off at a lower value. No, you just start at a lower value. You still do, so you still do 4 highlights, you just start it off at a lower value. When you highlight, when you, how do you explain this? So that bit in there starts off at a higher value than this bit here. Like there's none of this dark red on that bit there. That starts at a, that panel there starts at this panel's midpoint because this is a brighter panel. So this panel here has 4 highlights, that panel has 4 highlights, but it starts higher up the value. Precious is looking good. You liking them? Were you here when I was explaining I was taking away the gold on the backpacks? Purples. So that's all those. You overheard it. Awesome. Welcome in, by the way, Purples. Welcome back. Yay, we've got Purples here again. Yay. Purples, Purples. How you doing, Purples? These models are gorgeous, I want them. Find to not fall asleep. I am fighting not to be hungry. I want to go and make food at the moment. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to stream for. But it is movie night tonight, everybody. So we will get to watch some Abigail. Purpley, we're gonna have to tag. We're gonna have to tag the Sophie tonight because she promised us to come tonight. She promised. Hey, Twitch lady, nice to hear you.
We will have to summon Sophie indeed.
We will. Twitch lady, are you going to do it? Sinister, I'm looking forward to seeing some. They sound like you're putting a lot of effort into them, which is great. But I can put some shots up in the Discord. Yeah, throw them in the stream gallery, dude. If you want anything shown off on stream, throw it in the stream gallery, everybody. If you can't see the stream gallery and you're a subscriber, just make sure that you have linked your Discord and your Twitch together. Whew, right. It's almost time to get the purple out, you know. It's almost time to get the purple out. Now we've got all of this. It's almost time to get the purple out, which will be great. Oh, so hungry. Trying to eat a little bit less, and it's still just really hungry. When are Wood Elves coming out? Release the Wood Elves! I wonder when the Wood Elves are going to come out on my birthday. How cool would that be? How cool would that be? I wonder when Cathay is going to land as well. Who's coming to movie night tonight? We're watching a bit of Abigail while doing some hobby. I've got some models to prime and start painting tonight, so I'll probably do that. I will probably do that. Get those all started off. Posted should work out. You're going to work out it rather than come and watch Abigail. Hey, Olivia. Are you coming tonight, Olivia?
Pooh-faced brains.
Pooh-faced brains. Hey, Goliath. How you doing? That's not your normal welcome, Goliath. Are you okay? Is that a call for help? You're on your phone. How's it going? It's good, thank you, man. Yeah, it's good, thank you. I am getting hungry, so I'm trying to hold out, stopping and going and getting food. But I don't think I'm going to last much longer at this rate. But yeah, it's been good. We've got all the Emperor's Children stuff now is ready for the purple glazing, pretty much ready for the purple glazing, and like breaking up all the armor panels and finishing them up. These are Purple's Emperor's Children. This is a commission for Purple Spark Alice. I could have a chicken cob. I could have like a chicken burger, couldn't I? Might do that. Have a chicken burger. That'd be lovely. Why are they called Emperor's children? It's the name of their legion. Olivia, do you want to do the history of the Emperor's children? You don't have to apologise, Goliath. No apology necessary, dude.
The Emperor's Children was the only Space Marine Legion to bear the Emperor's own name and his own icon, the Palatine Aquila, granted to them by his hand as a symbol of the Legion's martial perfection. After the heresy, they kept the name because they are dicks.
After the heresy. Brilliant.
The Emperor's Children is the Legion of the Primarch Fulgrim. When Fulgrim took over the Dick Sword that was inhabited by a demon, he turned to chaos and his legion fell along with him, more or less. They were pure and seeked perfection, which was very slanchy, so that's why they are now with Slanch.
There you go. One sec, I need a few more bits. What bits do you need? Oh, bits. Thank you very much. Thank you for the bits. Thank you, Twitch Lady. Thank you for explaining, Twitch Lady. Target is about to help Olivia educate us even further, I am sure. You're welcome. Always ask questions, dude. That's how I learn all my stuff as well.
Also, Fulgrim took over the Penis Sword. That's why his legion are all dicks now, Tom. What's the Penis Sword called? Where did he get the Penis Sword from? Hey, Twitch Lady. Fulgrim found the Penis Sword at an alien snake drug orgy.
Wow, he did? An alien snake drug orgy? What aliens? Wow. 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 Well, 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 you think you know somebody. And then they go to an alien snake drug orgy. I'm getting hungry. Purples, are you happy with your army? I think they're looking great. Fulgrim is a tragic story. I think they're all dead now. They're all dead? Poor Fulgrim.
Also, Fulgrim was sexy as fuck. Not as much as Sanguinius, mind you, but still sexy as fuck. And then there was the penis sword.
So the penis sword was called the lair? Fulgrim tried really hard to resist the corruption. Did he? Tried really hard and then he fell. All they did with Horus was poke him with a weird sword. The people were called that. Oh, okay. What was the penis sword called then? The lair blade after their... Oh, after they were called the lair. Okay. The snake aliens. Oh, that's where the snaky bits come from. Okay. To be fair, aren't all the like chaos stories tragic? Who hasn't found a penis sword at an orgy though? Yeah. And who hasn't pulled a penis sword out of someone to steal it at an orgy? All the 40k stories are tragic. Ah, that's also true. Yeah, all the 40k stories are tragic. 40k tragic stories are us.
Did you ever hear the tragedy of Fulgrim the Fabulous? It's not a story the Space Marines would tell you.
The demon took over Fulgrim's body and imprisoned him inside a portrait of himself. Like Dorian Gray. Hype train! Thank you very much, everybody. Happy hype train, everybody. No way! End of stream hype train. I will keep streaming as long as the hype train is going. There you go, everybody. Keep the hype train going. We're going to have a hype train-a-thon.
And somehow, Fulgrim returned.
Not like Dorian Gray at all. All Games Workshop stories are all super original. Of course. I can't believe you thought I was saying it wasn't original. Right, let's do some more painting quick before the hype train finishes and we finish the stream. Fulgrim is one of my favourite Horus Heresy books. Of the books I've read, at least. Hey, Twitch lady.
Purple. Is all my Star Wars references going over Chris's head? Demon Fulgrim is immortal, but the Khan beat his ass so bad he ran away to avoid any more pain.
Go Khan. Star Wars references? Fulgrim the Fabulous is a Star Wars reference. And yeah, my Star Wars deep lore geeky knowledge is not very good. So would probably go over my head. Hey, Twitch lady.
Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? I thought not. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you.
Oh, fabulous Fulgrim, Darth
Then he
Plagueis the
turned into a
Wise.
super sexy as fuck snaky boy, but he's not as sexy as fuck as he used to be, and he never was as sexy as fuck as the hyper sexy as fuck Sanguinius. And wings are way sexier than a snake body, just saying.
I
I even went with the subpar prequels.
the subpar pequels of subpariness. I really like the Horus Heresy Fulgrim. I will paint Horus Heresy Fulgrim. So that will happen at some point. Hey, Twitch lady.
Chris is young and a tourist.
I'm young and a tourist. That's quite a change from being called old by Sophie all the time.
You mean Fulgrim Ascended or Primarch Fulgrim, Christopher?
Fulgrim Ascended. I'm not a big fan of Primarch Fulgrim. I didn't think I was when I saw the model, and then seeing a few more kind of plastic, just built versions of him, still not that impressed. I do like the Tabletop Tactics version of him with the Joker from New 52 face. Thought that was cool. But yeah, Fulgrim Ascended. What hype train level did we get to? Has the hype train finished? What hype train did we get to? Chris is young and a tourist. Can't wait for Russ to return. I'm quite excited to see Russ return. Do you think Russ will return with the Space Wolf relaunch? Do you think that will be the time for Demon Russ to come back? And do you think he'll be really inventive, or do you think it'll just be like, oh look, it's Living Russ?
It would be cool if Russ returned more like Odin than a freaking stupid werewolf thing.
Yep, 100%. 100%. 100%. Russ returning will break the Space Wolf law, so Games Workshop will do it. Hope he's super wolfy and borderline demon prince. I hope he's not super wolfy. I want him to be Viking-y. I want him to be a demon Viking. Right, I'm going to go get some food. Before I go get some food, I might just throw some purple over some of these bits of gold. Like this. Hey, Olivia.
Check stream gallery and potatoes before food, Christopher.
Oh, that sounds like a plan. That sounds like a plan. Olivia, are you coming to movie night tonight?
I've just done a humongous fungus fart. Oh, the smell, the fear of follow through and righteous justice kappa.
Between me and Cool Models, the law can get effed. Although in a few years, I can see games which are getting a bit stuck in the story. Got to store some of those apocalypses. Yeah, a newborn model would mean they would have to transfer his sarcophagus into a new chassis. Ugh. That's an interesting one. Do I want to see a Redemptor Born? Do I want to see a Redemptor Born? Stream gallery. Okay. Oh wow. Sinister, these look great. Loving them. Really good, dude. Well, they had to retcon things a few times simply because the Indomitus Crusades were at 1.2 to 300 years old and they had to squidge up the timelines. That's just some Indom. Bigger Born, bigger axe. I'd be happy with an old school Dread with a... Yes! Let's go for that, Sinister, because they are starting to kind of move away from Primaris, Firstborn. So yes, can we have just an old school box Dread scaled up as a new sculpt? That would be better. That would be better. Retcon has always been Games Workshop way it works, but beefed up. Yeah, like the Terminators. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Big, rune-covered, scaled-up box dread. Box dreads for Heresy, please. Oh my god, imagine box dreads for Heresy. I just consider it all to be an unreliable narrator stuff. Yes, totally. Totally. These are really good. I like these a lot. These look really good, dude. These look really good. And for those of you who haven't seen it, this is Teeny Tiny and Captain Mannering's little hobby room, which is awesome. Shall we have a sneaky peek at what's on their shelves? Aether War, some Blackstone Fortress, Curse City, Silver Tower, Speed Freaks. We've got all the board games. There's an old Warhammer Fantasy Battle box there. Fantastic! What a cool little room. And then we have there's no new potatoes. Potatoes rediscovered this toy. However, where is? It's when they talk about the boxy ones at like full sprint out running a marine that makes me laugh on those stumpy little legs. Yeah, the one thing about Redemptor chassis over the old dreads is you can actually picture a Redemptor walking. I know, but like, suspend the disbelief. Like, there's some technology that in the box drag they have shifted the weight as it's walking. I don't know. I hate the Redemptors. I think they look shit. I've managed to make some Redemptors look okay, but yeah, they look terrible. Not a fan at all. As you all know. Right. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much for the hype train. I don't know what hype train we got to. I didn't see what hype train we got to. What level. So thank you very much for that. Hope you all had a good time in stream today. And have a really cool Easter. I will see you back next week on Easter Monday. I'll be on Easter Monday. And come and hang out and watch some movies tonight in movie night, which will be really, really cool fun. That'll be really good. And yeah, have a great evening, everybody. There we go.
How dare you not stream tomorrow where I can be there until I have to go to my FLGS for some Necromunda fun. Fuck football.
Necromunda. What time is your Necromunda fun? Maybe I can stream. Oh no, because I've got Pantheon as well. I don't know. If I can find 2 hours after the football and before Pantheon, then I might. If you are all really nice. If you're all really nice, then I might be able to find a window. But I don't know what that window is. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. These look cool. These look cool as shit. Right, thank you very much, everybody. Let's go find somebody to raid. Somebody to raid.
I'm never nice. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so I'm just never streaming again because you all suck. You will not. Tobes will not. I don't know what he will not, but Tobes will not. Tobes will not. It's at 2:30, so we're leaving home at 2. See you Monday. Bye, Target. We had Goldilocks as well. Goldilocks was in Stream Purple, so that was cool. Let's go see if anybody's on. Cool if Goldilocks was on, because then we can raid Goldilocks. He is on! Let's raid Goldilocks. Fantastic. Although, what's he streaming? Oh, he's streaming a computer game. So let's raid. Let's raid I don't know what Black Myth Wukong is. There isn't anybody on though, so we might have to raid. There's Ren and Goldilocks. Let's go, because I did say I was going to raid Goldilocks once we had a few viewers. So let's go raid. Let's go raid Goldilocks. Because I did say I wanted to raid him when I had a few more viewers, so that's perfect. Chinese Dark Souls? Okay, that sounds cool. You might have sold me on it now. You might have sold me on that. Right, let's go raid Goldilocks. He's really, really cool, actually. He was painting a Gundam last time we raided him. So have a really cool evening, everybody. I'm going to go make a sausage cob for dinner. Have a really cool evening. I'm going to paint some little secret projects while I'm watching the movie tonight. And I'll see you all on Monday, if not tomorrow.